Hey my lovelies, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka and I'm getting ready to bring you your daily energy updates. This is the daily tea, okay? So make sure you're in a positive mindset, you're balanced in your heart chakra, and you are ready to receive what my spirit guides have for you today. Guess what, y'all? Y'all know how this works. I pick up on past, present, future energy. So at any time, this could be your message. Everyone is on a different timeline. And I say that because you may have experienced this last week and someone may be going through this today, okay? But however, this is just a general energy for all of my collective that are tuning in. Now, take what you need, leave what you don't need. If it doesn't fit, do not force it. That's all I'm saying, right? Because right now, you may not be experiencing this. But however, flip the roles as you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. I don't. I'm just reading the energy. So if I'm speaking directly to a masculine and you feminine, then you know that this is your person's energy that I'm picking up on. Now, you guys, I want to set my intentions before I get started. If you do hear a lot of thumping above me, it's because my neighbor has a very small child and sometimes they like to play, jump, flip, and all that good stuff. You know how children are. But however, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading, the daily tea. Thank you so much for hearing me clearly, protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks, any negative energies, and anything that's not in alignment with me or the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to put in, so I'm totally against vaccinations and things like this, but my job is like saying that we have to. I work for, I'm a professor at an HBCU here in Baltimore, and yeah, we gotta do it. It's mandatory. And I go back on campus in the summer, and I'm a little disappointed, but right now, you know, this position helps me survive for real. And I know I have enough skill set to do it outside of, you know, to leave that position altogether, but I'm still just not really ready because I have a contribution that I contribute to my students. And I'm telling you, I teach over 100-something students a semester, and I really love that aspect of my job. And I'm not ready to part from that just yet, but I know that Spirit is telling me that eventually I'm going to have to move on and move into my life purpose full time here, right? I've been self-employed for over 20 years, so I definitely understand, you know, how it works. I'm still self-employed, and I do, and I teach. I have about 4 classes that I teach currently. But a text message that came through was basically saying that there's now an available slot for me to go get vaccinated. So that's why I was looking like, But y'all, I'm going to do this in a way that whatever question that you're thinking about or you've been wondering on what you should do. So I'm using my answer deck here. And I'm going to pull it out and see, and then build off of that for your story for today's general energy update. And then wherever our spirit feels led for me to speak about, I'm going to speak on that. Y'all, I got limited time because, of course, my laptop is acting funky, so I can't record long. And I'm on my cell phone that does not have many megabytes, whatever the hell you call it, to for me to put on like a long video, right? So that the most I can get maybe be about 30 minutes. I'm sorry. But however, also y'all, for my Instagram fam, I've just been giving y'all little snippets because I cannot upload it that way. It's just, I'm sorry, because once the video was like 30 minutes long, Instagram won't let me cut it to about 15 or whatever. It's just a lot of technical shit, y'all. So I probably have like 15 seconds of the video up on IG fam. But if you go over to my YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification button, you will be able to see the full video there. So please do that. I definitely appreciate it because I noticed that my viewers are down for my IG because of these little short snippet videos here. All right, so I'm gonna jump right in, y'all, because I don't want to keep babbling. Hold on one second. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides. What is the collective energy here for today? What is the question, the answer to the question that they have? What have they been thinking about and needing to know? I ask that you speak on that for today. Remain positive. Okay, so remain positive about your situation here. You're going to have to keep an optimistic attitude about it. All right, because positive momentum is actually beginning to build towards the creation of your desires. So whatever it is that you are desiring, whatever it is that you're hoping to happen for you today or over the course of the week, however it works, it's building up to that point. Okay, so stay positive about it. All right, you're speeding up all of this by maintaining a cheerful demeanor. So remember, let me tell you, you got to be a vibrational match to what it is that you want or desire for yourself here. Okay, that's how the laws of attraction work. So when you are vibing high, then the universe can come together and co-create with you in a way to help you manifest these desires. It's already done in 5D, point blank. All you got to do now is be a vibrational match to that prayer or to the intention so that it can make it here into your reality. Okay, I'm gonna slow down because I know I'm talking pretty fast here, but I'm trying to beat the clock, right? And I'm stumbling over my words, so I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit and just get as much as I can in with this reading. And if it has to be a part 2, then so it is. Hopefully it don't have to be one, but if it leads to that, then I'll do it. Now let's see. And I'm also getting that it's very soon. So very soon you're going to see some changes. Don't lose hope because you are so close, okay? So very close in this situation. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is this situation about? Okay, so the Judgment card came out in the World card. So the Judgment card is in the reverse. The World card is in the upright position. Now someone has a lot of doubt. This is self-doubt. And it could also be about lessons. All right, someone had to learn a lesson, or someone has to learn a particular lesson during this time here. This is where the self-doubt is coming from. So I'm being told to tell you that you need to do some self-evaluation because this is about your awakening here. Okay, so take this time to reflect on your own actions because this will give you the courage to be able to move forward. Because what? The world. So whatever it is that you're trying to do is going to be either a milestone, a major milestone for you, or it could be completing some type of cycle, achievement, whatever it is here. Stay positive about it, okay? And reevaluate your situation so you can really see what to do next, because you may need to make adjustments when it comes to this. You feel like it's a lack of closure, or you feel incomplete, right? Because something must have ended for you here. Something has ended, okay? Thank you. So you do feel like something is missing in your life right now. You may have been taking something for granted, and you know how what happens. You end up losing it, right? I don't want to necessarily say losing it. Let's just say sometimes things come to an end. And this is why we have to stay in a state of appreciation here. All right, you were having a hard time making a decision about something here, and it caused a lot of conflict. And it really, pretty much, you were either confused or your person is confused. And oh wow, really just avoiding to make a decision here. Okay, and it has a lot to do with having too many options. So it's just too many things that you have to choose from, or you're juggling, or it could just be two things that you have to choose from. It could be 7 things that you got to choose from. Whatever it is, it's like you having a hard time connecting to the real true purpose of whatever this milestone is that you're trying to reach. And so it feels like you were trying to buy time for yourself, or your person is trying to buy time for themselves here, and not make a decision, avoiding to make a decision. Because in reality, when you try to avoid conflict, you end up creating conflict, right? Because you can't keep people waiting. You can't keep people in a stuck energy, right? Even if you may be in a stuck energy, other folk ain't gonna line up with that, right? Now, there is some disharmony in your situation. Whatever is going on here, it just feels more like, because it's like either you weren't supporting something, or your person isn't, or whoever it is that's in this connection here, this dynamics is not being very supportive. Okay, and this is what could be causing the conflict. All right, someone could be really afraid of public commitment. On top of that, like this could be in regards to love is what's coming out for me, because the 4 of Wands in the reverse Well, the Four of Wands pretty much is speaking of celebration, is speaking of reliable foundations, marriage, ceremonies, engagements, things like that, right? But someone may be fearful of doing that for some reason. And instead of making a decision here, you or your person just weren't supportive about it. And I'm really picking up and started to make, I feel like I'm speaking directly to whoever this is that has created a situation off of their indecisiveness. And it has made your person feel very unwelcome, or as if they weren't an important factor in your life. Okay, so this is the feeling that I'm picking up here. And it has caused a lot of conflict. But the conflict has come from decisions, options, really choosing what's most important. Because I do feel like this person has to be very important to you, or vice versa. Y'all flip the roles, because you're gaining some type of strength here. You're gaining this strength or this inner voice or some type of confidence here now to be able to move forward and release this conflict that's going on between you and this person here. But the thing is, it's like either you are going to try to rush through this, where you need to really take this time to reflect, to evaluate your own actions as well, so that when you come forward here to really make amends in this situation, it won't come off as being arrogant, or you're not really putting your energy into it. That's what I want to say. You know how you got to put that full energy into it, that compassion, that love, that empathy, right? You want to be able to do that and not rush it. You don't want it to be an apology that lacks quality, if that makes sense, okay? Because I do see and feel that it has been a lot of neglect that has been taking place in this connection that you have going on here, or whatever is happening here in your life here, and it's causing a lot of conflict. Okay, so it's some disputes here, arguments, and you're ready to end it, but you're fearful. You're fearful of this. Nine of Swords. Something is happening in your life that's creating so much anxiety for you or your person here, and they're at that breaking point is what I'm hearing. Okay, instead of looking at the problems and facing it, there's avoidance. Someone's playing the avoidance role in this situation here, and that's not a way to go about it. It's more one of these things where you have to go ahead and face the problems, so that you can go ahead and move through it and not feel stuck. All right, because there's a tower moment. So if this tower moment hasn't happened for you yet today, it's coming. So that's all I'm telling you. Yeah, the lightning is going to strike. And it's going to create some sudden changes or something here that's going to make it feel like your life is in complete chaos. So a relationship could end. It could be a breakup. Whatever this is, it's going to shift you or your person's views completely. Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone's being very stubborn when it comes to this process. And this is why you guys are where you are today. It's all about being stubborn and defensive and not putting in enough effort, where one person here could be doing all of the work. One person here could be making the most investments into this relationship. Or even if it's a work situation, maybe the other person is doing all the work. Okay, now you are, or your person seems like they're getting to this point where they're just going to go ahead and just take a leap of faith here. And it's next to I say a pretty decent card, somewhat. Only reason why I say that is because the Page of Wands has this big idea, has the passion, can see it, but still fearful. Don't take action. Why? Because of fear. Okay, but it's there. It's in your mind. It's in your person's mind to really just start this new beginning for themselves and take a chance here, because they can see the bigger picture. It's like not just seeing right now. It seems like your person, or if this is you, plan long term. That's what I'm trying to say. Plan long term. It's always long term stuff, like future stuff. Never really focusing on the now. And you got to stay present, y'all. Just straight like that. You have to stay present. Sometimes when you go too far in the future, planning and worrying and stuff like that, it just creates anxiety for you. And if you stay present with what's happening in front of you now, and appreciating what you have in front of you now, right, it can help bring some balance. It's good to plan. I'm not taking away from that. Of course, I mean, it's good to set goals, but not to really try to perfect it, or not really put too much emphasis in it, so that you won't create worry and stress and anxiety within yourself here. Okay, because things sometimes don't go according to plan, and you have to prepare for that. You always have to make adjustments in your plan. Okay, now the Eight of Swords is in the reverse, so someone is gaining some freedom here, or want freedom, or they're ready to release all of this stuff that's creating the anxiety for themselves here, and face it. So we're getting to this energy here, and it's like each day is building up. Whoever this is has a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. It's almost as if they have to talk themselves into it every single day. And it just seems like then the next day comes, and the next day comes, and they never actually have this conversation to create the peace or the harmony within this. Okay, but it's there. It's on their mind. It's on your mind. They are experiencing a lot of loss, or you are. Okay, and it has a lot to do with the fact that just juggling, it creates an imbalance. And you know, we think that we can handle multiple things at once, multiple people, multiple situations, but something ends up being neglected. And the situation needs to be balanced out here in order for you to be able to have that happy outcome that you're looking for, because it's unorganized. Okay, someone's being neglectful, someone's being messy, right? And it created a lot of heartbreak within the situation, but that's in the reverse. So I'm picking up on healing energy. Either you or your person is healing from whatever took place in this situation here, and now you are at the state of forgiveness. Like, I'm just going to forgive and move forward because I'm ready to recover from this, and you're ready to move on after all of this pain, because whatever happened, like I said, when that lightning strikes, it's painful. It's a third party situation, or something involving more than one person. It could be just 2 people or 3 people, competition again, but this is in a reverse here. And so now it's like either you are isolating yourself, going into this solitude, withdrawing your energy here. It could be some gossip or even some scandal happening in this situation here. But this also has a lot to do with third-party situations. And this is what's creating the conflict in your situation, and also because of being in the devil energy. So the devil energy just is about the addictions, the codependencies, the obsessions, things like that. That is what pushes us to make bad choices, right? Because we're not operating in our higher selves. We make these choices based off of what we're feeling in our lower selves, whatever it is that we're still holding on to. We tend to attract people into our lives based on the vibration that we are on at that moment. And that's why I keep telling, I voice it all the time through all of my videos, to make sure you check in with your vibes. It's highly important, because if you're trying to manifest good things into your life, your vibes have to be high. But if you're still in a low vibe and you on this energy of, you know, not trusting, okay, jealous, envious, not appreciating what you have, or greed, you know, if you're on that level, you're going to end up attracting situations that's going to mirror that, right? And yeah, your person or you just literally clinging to the past here, failing to stay present. And that's what it's all about. Stay present. Stay present is what Spirit is saying. Stay present in this situation here. Yep, imprisonment. Someone is literally having a lot of mental anguish, anxiety, just stuck in their head. This is all ego-based thinking. When you feel trapped, when you feel discontent, dissatisfied, this is because of this, the devil. This is what the devil offers you in exchange for giving you those things that you lust over, okay? The things that you obsess over. It comes with an addiction. It comes with anxieties. It comes with fear. It comes with entrapment, and where you feel like you just can't get out of it, literally. Something unexpected is happening in your situation today. So something unexpected is going to come where someone either wants to give in some kind of way, or it's going to go bad, pretty much. It could go either way here. I got the bad health card, so I don't necessarily take that as someone could get sick, but someone could actually get sick from this too. That is true, you know, because when you are in this imprisonment in your mind here, you can make yourself sick. Literally, when you're stressing and you're worrying, you can cause physical ailments to your body, not only mental but also physical. Raise your vibe. All right, and this is happening. So something unexpected is happening, and it's bad. Just put it that way. It's going to make you probably sick to your fucking stomach. And I had to say it like that because I feel like that's how someone feels. All right, I'm also picking up a lot of nervous energy too as well. Anxiety, anxious energy here. And it has to do with someone dealing with a false person. Could be a fire sign, because I see a lot of fire. Someone dealing with someone that is not their person, or could be a karmic person. So karmic people just come to bring lessons, and you're supposed to learn from them. They're not supposed to stay in your life, but they always come in and they bring the storm, honey. They bring the fire. Just put it that way, right? This person could have seduced you or your person here in some kind of way, because this lady on this card looks very seductive, looks very sexy. Okay, and red is always for passion. So a lot of this could have been driven by passion, but whatever unexpected that's happening with that false person that you have, you or your person was wearing a blindfold here, failing to see that this person was bad for you or not your person, pretty much. And now what? There's a trial going on in heaven. All right, like I'm just telling you that, yeah, you're being judged based off of your actions. So whatever it is that you put into your karmic bank here is what you get back. Okay, and right now it seems like karma could be dealing you, you know, not the good stuff. You're getting out what you put in. All right, so if you weren't standing in your integrity here, that's when it ends up happening. And then you end up signing a contract with the devil, literally, right? But it's some changes that could be coming in here that could lead to something more positive for you guys today within this situation, if your person decides to learn the lesson and also, you know, out the divine, the universe. I mean, let me tell you about grace. Let me tell you about grace. So if you step in and you learned the lesson here, okay, you'll definitely come out on top. Your situation could lead to a higher level commitment or marriage if you choose it to be. You know, because sometimes people just don't tolerate third-party situations. Sometimes people don't tolerate injustice when it comes to, you know, being mistreated because of another person here. And you or your person is literally suffering in silence at this moment here. But judgment keeps coming to me. Self-evaluate. Do some reflection of your own actions, because maybe you may not be trying to face the full responsibility you played in this, or your person has, and they're suffering here. But this is accelerated motion that's taking place. This is speeding up whatever this situation or whatever it is that's happening here. It happened for a reason, and now the momentum or energy is gaining momentum here in this connection that you have going on. So something is definitely coming forward, and this is not happening by your person's own will or yours. This is happening simply through the universe. It's like the universe is speeding this up. Thank you. Anything else? All right, so if nothing else shuffles out of this one, we're going to move on. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to pull, I'm being told to pull 3, or however spirit leads, I'm aiming for 3 of the romance angels, because I really feel like this is some type of romantic connection, or some kind of connection that's intimate here, or something where you have a strong bond with this person here. We're going to see what the message is for you in regards to that. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for my collective in regards to this connection that they got going on? It's time to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So a heart-to-heart conversation could be getting ready to happen for you guys. But whenever it does, seriously speak your truth here. Be honest about how you feel. Be honest about what it is that you want or anticipate. Make the effort also. Some of you just not doing anything. just sitting back stuck. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit is already confirming that this is definitely great love here. And sometimes you got to go through what? Karmic cycles, karmic lessons in order to get to where you need to be. Because you can't keep repeating the same piss poor ass behaviors. But very soon it's going to happen. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That goes along with the energy is gaining momentum card. That's what it's been saying the whole time. Things are speeding up here and it's happening for you very soon. Okay, but you know, it's time to just really be in, I want to say retreat. It's time to retreat. So pretty much take that time, step back, do some evaluation of your situation, and evaluate your own actions, the role that you played. And if this is not you that has done the offense, I guess you would say, in this situation, you take the time to just go back and work on continually to heal yourself. Okay, passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. This person has a lot of passion for you. The passion card also usually leads me on to that this is some type of higher level commitment, some type of higher level situation, soulmate that you could be dealing with here. But you're going to have to trust. So right now, it's calling for you to have faith is what Spirit is saying. It may seem like it's ugly as hell right now, but you're going to have to go into a state of trusting. And when it comes to the matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Okay, every choice that you make, it expands your understanding of life and love. Every choice. Don't feel like, oh, I can't do it because what will people say? Fuck that. What does your heart say? You have to live your life. And it's a message for you. So someone is thinking of you at this very moment, whether this is you thinking of your person or your person thinking of you. And they want you to know, or the feeling is that love fills me with light. I love you. This person loves you. This person is your soulmate. Okay? Your soulmate is already with you. This person is your soulmate. And even if you are separated, they are with you in spirit. And if you continue to believe this, it will manifest physically. Just trust. Go into a state of trusting. But wait. Allow nature to take its course, right? Allow the divine to do the divine's work in this situation and in you to life here. All right, don't rush into making no certain decisions here or any of that, right? If some of y'all is like, deuces, I'm out, right? Spirit is just saying, just wait a second. Wait a second. Allow growth to take place, because we all have operated in our lower selves at one point, right? And did some devilish shit. Okay, but you don't have to accept piss poor behavior. No, we ain't saying sit up here and wait for a person and wait for them to change. No, live your freaking life and continue to heal yourself. But don't go with a heart full of unforgiveness or hurt and pain. Release yourself from that here, because this is a sacred union. And like I told you, this gotta be a higher level soulmate. The universe is, I'm talking about your whole spirit team, honey, is all up in this. Okay, so if the spirit teams is all up in this, y'all, let me tell you, this is definitely a divine love that you have going on here. Okay, now freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And that's what I spoke, right? And that's for both of you. So if you're a person on the other end of this who is experiencing this heartache and heartbreak and this pain from whatever this person has done, you have the freedom to make a choice. You have free will. This is just intuitive advice. And if you are the person who has caused this pain, you have the freedom to move forward towards your person to make amends, okay? To end the conflict. Nothing's stopping you but you, all right? So remember that. And I'm going to end it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for continually to tune in and support me in such a wonderful way. I love the energy that I'm getting from you. And I love the fact that my community is growing. And I'm starting to be able to expand outside of just doing oracle readings. I have been doing spiritual advising for my clients on a weekly basis for some. And that really excites me. That's a part of my passion there. So thank you for contributing again back into my community here. And I love you all. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.